Right, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Master League on PES 2017 with Arsenal FC. And I would just like to thank you guys so much for all the support and positive feedback on this series so far. You guys are absolutely killing it on that front. But on today's agenda, we've got two really big games. One against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League, and the other a London derby against our rivals Chelsea. So that should be a really good one in the end. Right, so first off, we've got to look at the team of the month for August. Walcott and Santi Cazorla both making it from Arsenal FC alongside the likes of Aguero, Toure, Fabregas, Schneiderlin, Baines, Hummels, who now plays for Everton, Otamendi, Janmaat and De Gea. So a pretty good starting team of the month for Arsenal, to be honest. Two players in the fray, so that is really positive. Right guys, so jumping straight into our first big game of the day, it's Arsenal FC against Paris Saint-Germain. It's not going to be an easy one, especially in the Champions League. Our first game in the Champions League this season. Look at that: Cavani, Hesse, Di Maria, Ben Arfa, Pastore, Krychowiak, Kurzawa, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Aurier, Trapp. Just an all-rounded decent side we're going up against in our first game in the Champions League. Thank God we're home. They give us some sort of advantage, but it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. I can't reiterate that for you guys as much as we look at the change our squad a bit. Lucas starting up top. Ramsey coming in for Santi Cazorla, trying to play Ramsey in a more attacking role with El Nene and Granit Xhaka, I should say, forming a partnership in the middle of the park to provide some defensive solidarity and the back four that we haven't really changed since the start of the season. But Alexis and Walcott on the wings, Petr Cech still in goal. But again, you know, we don't know what we're going to get from this team, this Arsenal team. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. We haven't really faced enough top opposition yet, but this should be a really good task to begin with, especially in Europe. Right guys, so the first game of the UEFA Champions League matchday number 1, Group A. It's Arsenal against Paris Saint-Germain. Thiago Silva and Laurent Koscielny, both centre-backs, both captains for their side as we look at the walkout for the UEFA Champions League. It's going to be a good one. It is going to be a good one. Hopefully a lot of goals in this one, but we shall wait and see. First chance of the game here. Ramsey taking the shot straight past Trapp. He's got that in his locker, Aaron Ramsey, not afraid to shoot, which is really encouraging to see from your Arsenal player. Ramsey sprays it out wide to Alexis Sanchez, who does well to keep it alive. Back towards Nacho Monreal. Walcott on the edge of the area. Good turn from Walcott. It just flashes his shot wide. Kevin Trapp lucky to get away with that one. But good stuff here from Arsenal early on. Walcott receiving the ball at the edge of the area. Good turn to get past Marquinhos, but he really should be putting that on target at least and working Kevin Trapp in that situation. He needs to improve on his finishing. Arsenal come again. Ramsey, who's been absolutely fantastic so far, finding Nacho Monreal towards Lucas. And it's a fantastic save this time by Kevin Trapp to give Arsenal the corner, but Arsenal just dominating at all fronts early on in this game. Monreal again on this left hand side, finding Lucas. And Kevin Trapp in the end was comfortable as you like, but good stuff there. Now Paris Saint-Germain have a chance of their own. Di Maria on the right hand side towards Cavani on the volley. And puts it well wide. PSG's first real chance of the game. And Petr Cech is happy to see that go well wide in the end. Arsenal attacking this left hand side once again. Perez to Sanchez now. Alexis finding Nacho Monreal with a cross in towards Lucas. Ramsey keeps it alive. Here's Alexis Sanchez on the left hand side towards Monreal. Look at the space he's got. Monreal trying to find Ramsey. And in the end, Kevin Trapp had to push that away. And Arsenal still trying to get something right before halftime. El Nene. In the end, Cavani wins the ball back. And there is halftime, guys. Not a lot of chances in this one so far, as Arsenal have been the more dominant side against Paris Saint-Germain, I want to say. But no goals yet. We need them goals as Arsenal dominate possession, 60% possession, 4 shots, 2 on target compared to Paris Saint-Germain's 1. But hopefully the second half does improve from here on out. Now Theo Walcott on this right hand side as we begin the second half. Granit Xhaka picking up in the middle towards Lucas. Good turn from Lucas. It finds Alexis Sanchez with some space, and there's the first goal. of the UEFA Champions League, and it belongs to Alexis Sanchez, who gets his first goal of the season in all competitions. He needed that. He absolutely needed that, as a brilliant play there by Lucas to turn his defender around to find Alexis Sanchez, and he just smashes that home past Kevin Trapp. And it's Arsenal 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0, and deservedly so. Alexis Sanchez gets his first of the season in all competitions, and Arsenal looking good at the start of the second half. Arsenal come again. Lucas Perez this time has got some decent space, and really should be putting that on target at least. He had so much time there. Brilliant challenge by Nacho Monreal to win the ball back. Brilliant stuff here from Lucas to get away from Krychowiak. Had so much time and just got his shot all wrong. Not the best of nights for Lucas. Arsenal come again. Lucas towards Walcott, and again he puts his shot well wide. He needs to improve on his finishing, Theo. Theo. You know what you can do in the crucial moments, but this is not that occasion. Walcott again needs to work Kevin Trapp from there. Unlucky. Oh, poor giveaway there from Kevin Trapp for Verratti. It's Lucas for 2! And he puts it well wide again. Lucas doesn't have his shooting boots tonight. But look at this, poor goal kick right in the middle of the park. Verratti don't know what he was doing there. Ramsey pounced on it, and Lucas had so much time to put it into back of the net. In the end, just doesn't have his shooting boots on tonight, unfortunately, Lucas, as it remains 1-0. Here comes PSG Pastore. Oh, look at the space for Cavani. Surely, no! Cavani puts it well wide himself. That should have been the equalizer. Cavani's had 2 glorious opportunities tonight, and he hasn't done anything with them. Brilliant play by Pastore to find Cavani. Don't know what Koscielny was doing there, all over the place. But Petr Cech did just enough to put Cavani off. And Arsenal unlucky that it remains 1-0. One more chance here for Arsenal late on. Olivier Giroud finding Aaron Ramsey, who's been absolutely phenomenal for Arsenal tonight. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain for 2! Oh my goodness me, just hits the post. He hits the post. Oh my goodness me, how closer can you get from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain? Unlucky. And there is full time, guys. A well-deserved victory in the end. Arsenal 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0, courtesy of an early goal in the second half from Alexis Sanchez. As we take a look at the match stats in a bit. But a decent win the first game. Tough win, 52% possession, 10 bloody shots, 4 on target. We need to convert those chances in these type of games, as we could get punished for it later on. But Alexis Sanchez, nonetheless, is the man of the match. Right, so as things stand, Arsenal are top of the group after their win over Paris Saint-Germain. Dinamo Zagreb and Besiktas share the spoils in their game, but hopefully the winning streak keeps on going from here on out. So moving on straight into our next game. It's the big one in the Barclays Premier League. It's the derby. It's Arsenal versus Chelsea, a London derby. As we take a look at the Chelsea side. First, Diego Costa starting up top. He's going to cause havoc for that Arsenal defense, I can assure you that. Hazard, Fabregas, Conte, Willian, Matic in midfield, Azpilicueta, Zuma, Cahill, Ivanovic in defense, and Begovic in goal. As we take a look at the Arsenal side, Lucas Perez maintains his spot up top. Santi Cazorla comes back into the side after being deemed fit. Coquelin is on the bench, and I think I'm going to play Ramsey in for Elneny just to rotate that around, because Ramsey had a phenomenal game against Paris Saint-Germain in the last game, and he just ran that midfield. He just owned that midfield, beating the likes of Verratti, Pastore, and Krychowiak as well. So Ramsey's had a decent game alongside Granit Xhaka this time, as there we go. Gonna switch out Elneny in just a bit. Come on. Switch him out. Thank you very much. There we go. But the defensive side of things, it remains the same back four. Monreal, Koscielny, Mustafi, and Bellerin playing in defense. Petr Cech still in goal. In the wings as well, wing positions. Alexis Sanchez maintains that left-hand side. Walcott on the right-hand side. As you look at the match screen in just a bit. Arsenal against Chelsea. It's a good one. It's going to be a good one. as Eden Hazard is going to cause all sorts of havoc on that left-hand side. First real chance of the game. Here's Cazorla, finding Hector Bellerin with tons of space on the right-hand side, trying to find Lucas. In the end, cleared away by Gary Cahill. Cazorla with Arsenal's first corner of the game in the 16th minute, needs a good ball in, trying to find someone in there. Cleared away in the end. Hector Bellerin keeps it alive. Ramsey with a shot, blocked this time. Here's Costa. Mustafi wins the ball well enough and tries a long-range effort, but it was always going to go over and head well wide into row Z. Not very handsome by Shkodran Mustafi. Arsenal's left-hand side. Alexis Sanchez driving forward. It's still Alexis trying to get a shot away. Conte blocked. Ramsey again blocked by Conte. Walcott goes down, but no foul, says the referee. Late into the second half, Fabregas on the chest, on the volley, and it just goes wide of Petr Cech's goal. Goodness me, what a goal that would have been against your old club. Fabregas chesting it into his own path with the volley, I should say, on his left foot, and Fabregas knows that was a glorious opportunity to put Chelsea 1-0 up in this London derby. Right guys, and that was it. That was the first half. Not a lot of chances between both sides. It was a tense first half as it remained 0-0 at the break. 53% possession for Arsenal, 3 shots and 3 shots for Chelsea and Arsenal. But second half underway quickly here. Nacho Monreal placing a beautiful cross in for Santi Cazorla, and he really should be working Begovic from there, from that range. Cazorla, we know what he's capable of, Cazorla, but a decent ball in on the left-hand side by Monreal. Once again, he's been absolutely phenomenal on the left-hand side, and Cazorla just sees his shot, I should say, well wide of Begovic. Arsenal on the attack again. Alexis Sanchez this time with a shot, and Begovic forced into a save, but Alexis Sanchez again causing all sorts of problems in that Chelsea defense. Good turn to get away from Gary Cahill. And decent strike there, but an equally decent save from Begovic. Here come Arsenal again. Alexis Sanchez twisting and turning, trying to find some space. It's towards Nacho Monreal, towards Giroud, the substitute, and he just couldn't get any touch onto it. Begovic did well. Chelsea with a chance of their own. Willian towards Conte, twisting and turning himself. Conte, he gets some room. Conte with a shot. Decent save by Petr Cech. That could have been 1-0 for Chelsea. N'Golo Conte, out of all people, getting a shot away in the Arsenal box, but decent stuff here from Conte to get some room, get a shot away. Petr Cech was equally to it. Last chance of the game here. Nacho Monreal in the 86th minute plays it across towards Alex Iwobi, but cleared away in the end by Kurt Zouma. And Chelsea were really strong at the back end, as you guys can see. It ended 0-0. Arsenal 0, Chelsea 0, the full-time score. No goals in this London derby, a rather stale London derby, I want to say. A first goalless draw of the season, our first draw of the season. And we're falling behind against, when comparing to Manchester City, I want to say. Not good enough. 55% possession, 6 shots, 1 on target. We need to do better there, guys. We need to do better. And the man of the match was actually Cesc Fabregas. Right, so as things stand, Manchester City maintain their 100% record in the Barclays Premier League. 4 wins out of 4, no goals allowed yet. Arsenal in second with 10 points. Manchester United climbing up to third. Leicester in 4th position. West Ham United in 5th. And Chelsea dropping down to 9th actually after that result. And Crystal Palace, Swansea City and Hull City were the bottom 3. But that was it for this episode. Not a lot of goals against either Paris Saint-Germain or I want to say Chelsea, but other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed another episode of Mass League. If you guys did, please leave a like rating down below as per usual, and if you're new around here, why not go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well, as it would be truly and greatly appreciated. So with that being said, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks again for tuning in to some more Mass League on PES 2017, and remember to always keep it real.